Warning, this is not for your everyday maturing gracefully person. If your idea of a good time is wearing a tattered bathrobe all day or wrapping yourself in a warm blanket so you can watch vintage game shows, and by vintage, I mean with the original host, or maybe you're going all out and you have located one of our older channels and you're watching murder mysteries all day. If that's a good time for you, well, this video may not be for you. And let me explain why. I was visiting with a client and they are starting to transition into the next phase of life. They have a really nice, large home. And, let's be honest, there have been rooms that they haven't been inside for months. Long ago are the days of the minivan where they load up the kids and take them to practice, rehearsal, performances, auditions, games, where you're driving, but they're in the back seat just creating havoc with food wedged into the seats or paper strewn about. Well, thankfully, they're out of that stage, and they've been out of that stage for a while. Now their children are starting to have children. Then I thought to myself, why don't you create another video for people who can live their best life? And I'm not talking about the type who do a little selfie here, post it on social media there with a nice background, the illusion. I'm talking about you. You've earned it. It's time for you to live your best life. In this video, we're going to tour 4 homes, 5 different cities and communities, so you can determine where you might want to live the next chapter of your life. Are you ready? Hi, I'm Tracy Sorrell, and I help people sell their homes in and around our DFW Metroplex. And if you like VIP access, well, you're at the right place. I show you where people live, move around in different cities, suburbs, and communities. And if that's something that is of an interest to you, you kind of want to know what's really going down around town, well, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and press the bell. You'll be notified anytime anything goes down around town, around our DFW Metroplex. Here are some of the reasons why some sellers are choosing to sell their homes. Sell your large home with rooms you haven't seen in months. I mean, technically, you are an empty nester, but you and I both know that sometimes those birds fly back to the nest. Sell your home to be closer to your children and grandchildren, closer to them, not live with them. Sell your home to finally live wherever you want to live. You can stay where you are. You could just, move somewhere different. You have a lot of options. But now you want somewhere that's a little bit more suitable to your lifestyle without regard to school districts and other perks that you may have enjoyed where you live now. And frankly, many people will continue to enjoy. And other perks are still great for people, just not perks that you use or need right now. Your home has gained so much appreciation over the years, and you have so much equity, you can probably move just about anywhere you want to move. Maybe it's at the lake. Maybe it's, lots of acreage and you want something a little bit more rural. Or maybe for you want to stay right here in the Metroplex. And if this sounds like you're going to want to grab one of those one-on-one consultation links that I'm going to share with you at the end of this video. Now, you may be skeptical thinking, okay, I'm somewhere around 55 plus, but I'm not 55 plus. And you're a little concerned that the 55 plus, they don't know how to have a good time. But I'm telling you, at these communities, I think they have tapped into the fountain of youth and they are drinking away. I mean, they have so much vibrancy, you won't even notice. I think they've reversed the clock. So you might want to make friends with the 55 plus. Let's see if you can keep up. Living in Ladera community, there are 5 different communities and they all have gated entries. They're located in Fort Worth, Little Elm, Mansfield, Justin, and Prosper. And in Texas, you may have 2 tax benefits if you're in a 55 plus community. If you live anywhere in Texas, you can apply for your homestead exemption. I mean, that's for anyone, any age. But the bonus, if you're 55 plus and you've celebrated your 65th birthday, then you can add an additional exemption that will save you even more taxes. Okay, back to the communities. Each of these communities has less than 300 homes, which make it very intimate. Get to know your neighbor community. I guess if you don't want to know your neighbor, you could just stay at home. But why would you stay at home and miss out on all the fun that's right here for you? Now let's talk about some more benefits. The perks of living in Ladera. Now imagine saving this kind of money. Landscape maintenance, and by maintenance, I mean mowing, edging, weeding, and irrigation. Then to top it off, get ready for this. They will change the colors of your flowers seasonally, like twice a year. They are going to change the flower beds out for you. And lawn fertilization and weed control, add that on your list of perks. And then 3 of the 5 communities also have Wi-Fi and cable TV included. Oh yeah, you're going to enjoy putting green, dog park, walking trails. And I know you're going to leave your home, however beautiful it is. You're going to get out, you're going to explore, you're going to meet your neighbors. And here are some of the things that you're going to enjoy in the clubhouse. The clubhouse is where you're going to gather and socialize. And today I ran into 2 groups of fierce card players who were having a great time. And a few of the players, they took a moment from their game, competitive game, might I add, to share with me how much they enjoy the community. I think one of the number one things they say they like living there or love living there is the feel of community. It's not just random homes. These people are connected to one another, and there's so many events and activities to enjoy. Look at this nice billiards room. You can have full use of the kitchen during social hours, book club, and an assortment of other events. And other perks, oh yes, there's more. Enjoy a fitness center and not paying for the gym membership, and you could just go to the fitness center at home. Well, that's a savings. Resort style swimming pool, which, that includes operation equipment, maintenance. There are cabanas while you're enjoying the pool. And we need our cabanas in Texas to cover us and protect us from our summer heat. You'll also be able to enjoy outdoor for your cookouts. You can play bocce ball, pickleball courts, and this may be the cherry on top, wellness suite for your massage and facials. Now that you're sold on the activities that you can enjoy in the community, let's look at what kind of home you can choose in Ladera Communities. You can choose one of 15 floor plans, and each of these homes has either a study or a flex space. Then you can have a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. Your bathrooms, well, you can choose a 2-bath or up to 3.5 bath. There's even a 2-story option. I mean, if you still really enjoy climbing the stairs, well, there you go. And you can have up to a 3-car garage. Now, let's take a tour of our first 2 homes. Most of these homes have either a flex space or a study. This is the Torino plan with a beautiful flex space, great for a second living area. Let's take a look inside. The Torino plan has 1,884 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, a flex room, and a rear courtyard. This plan is priced in the upper $400,000 range. Welcome to one of the Verona plans with a nice study or in-home office space. Let the tour begin. You have the option, as you see here, to have a built-in desk, but if that doesn't really suit your lifestyle and you don't need it, well, you can just extend it to one flat surface to make one incredible countertop. This is the Verona plan with 2,089 square feet. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, plus a study and a rear courtyard. This home is offered in the upper $400,000 to the lower $500,000 mark. However, this plan comes in a 2-story version, the Verona 2S. It has a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, and it is 2,927 square feet, nearly 1,000 square feet larger than the others. If the largest plan is what you want, the price is going to start in the low $600,000 mark. You can live in Dallas, Fort Worth, or in between. Pretty nice options, right? Well, before you hit pause on this video and race to the phone or hop in your car to drive over to one of the 5 communities, let's take a look at each of these communities so you can determine where you want to live and why. And then after, when we're done, we're gonna look at 2 more great homes here in Ladera community. First of the 5 is Tavallo Park. It's in Southwest Fort Worth area. It's in part of a premier plan community. And the beauty of the location is, let's say you did relocate because you want to be closer to your children or grandchildren, or you're in the same community, except your 55 plus community is a little bit away from all of the, busyness of the other part of the community. Well, everything is here, including easy access to shopping, such as Clear Fork. Clear Fork is where you're going to have so much fine shopping, dining, and entertainment, luxury shopping and luxury stores there, assortment of things that you can do because you're in Fort Worth. It's a major city with major fun. You can explore world-class museums, art venues. Fort Worth is where we celebrate our Western heritage. While you're in Fort Worth, you can enjoy the zoo, which is one of the top zoos in the entire country. And of course, you're going to go to Sundance Square where you can walk around and you can hear live music, enjoy a meal. The stockyards, well, that's where you're going to see real live cowboys on real live horses driving real live cattle down the streets. They're in the stockyard section. And Friday, Saturday night, over the weekend, oh, that place transforms. It is so busy with the nightlife down there in the stockyard section. You're going to have a blast. And of course, you can enjoy the Trinity River where you can float, listen to concerts, watch fireworks. And Fort Worth is only a short drive to Dallas. And if there's a negative to be said about the Fort Worth location, is probably you're going to hit one of our many toll roads throughout our Metroplex, the Chisholm Trail Parkway, because that's what's going to help you just zigzag around the Metroplex. But there are paid roads. I mean, you don't have to get on the toll road, but it's there. And I'll be very surprised if you don't find yourself using it more than you think. Now let's talk about our second community. This one is in Timberbrook in Justin, Texas. It's similar to the one in Fort Worth, being that it is part of a master plan, premier plan community. You just have an enclave, kind of a subsection of that bigger community. So yeah, you're really close to your grandchildren. Just be careful that you're not so close that you automatically become the after school hangout. Maybe, hey, can you pick my children up? You just have to, always be busy during those times, but it's really going to be very convenient for you. And the Justin location, it's still in the coming soon status. It should be open at some point in 2025. But if you want that more rural setting, well, then Justin is the place for you. And in Justin, that's where you're going to be really close to Texas Motor Speedway. And you're certainly going to be able to enjoy the city of Roanoke that's near Justin. And that is our unique food capital of Texas. And hopping on I-35 West will get you connected to almost anywhere you need to go or want to go on our DFW Metroplex. You're only a short drive to Dallas, but you're a little closer to Fort Worth. Our third one is the Reserves. Now this one is located in Mansfield, Texas. Mansfield is between Fort Worth and Dallas, and they have a vibrant, walkable downtown. And it's very near to Arlington, Texas, where you can enjoy watching the Dallas Cowboys play or watching our World Series Rangers hit the ball out of the park. And of course, this is where you're going to find Six Flags and an assortment of other places for entertainment. Now let's talk about the next community that you can enjoy and live your life, and that's Little Elm. If you enjoy lake life, this is a spot for you. The community that's located in Little Elm is on the peninsula of Lake Louisville, just minutes from beautiful lake views and a short scenic drive from shopping, dining, and entertainment. And if you're interested in sailing, join the Dallas Corinth Yacht Club right there on the peninsula. You prefer golf? Well, that's okay. We got you covered. Enjoy 2 excellent courses across the lake at golf clubs at the Tribute, or take advantage of the various golf and social offerings at PGA Frisco. And to just put cream on top, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, it does. You can enjoy walking in the historic downtown Denton and Highland Village. And Highland Village is where you're going to get a lot of your shopping, your dining. I don't think there's anything you can't do hardly in Highland Village. You're going to certainly want to write that down. And of course, you're only minutes from the bustling city of Frisco. Little Elm is projected to be complete in June of 2025. Now, speaking of being close to Frisco, if you like the city of Frisco, then you're going to really want to check out Ladera's community in Prosper, Texas. Prosper is only 10 miles from Frisco, where you will have tons of entertainment like Toyota Stadium to watch our professional soccer team, FC Dallas. Or maybe you're into baseball and you want to catch a minor league team play where you can enjoy watching the Rough Riders. And if you're interested in a little football, well, head over to the Star. This is the Dallas Cowboys headquarters and practice field where you can enjoy dining overlooking the field, and you may be able to catch a practice or two. And the big buzz is Universal Kids Resort. Now this is great bait to get the grandkids to visit. Now let's take a tour of 2 more homes that you can enjoy living in one of Ladera's communities. I am truly impressed with the design of this home. Even though it doesn't have a study or flex room, it makes 646 square feet feel very spacious. Comment and let me know what you think. This is a Salerno plan, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, side courtyard, and 1,646 square feet. If you don't want a study or flex space, this may be the perfect plan for you. This plan is priced under $450,000. Our fourth and final house is different from the other 3. It doesn't have the laundry room accessible from the primary closet. I want to hear from you. Comment and let me know what you think about this design. This is the Messina with 1,452 square feet, rear courtyard, price in the upper $300,000. Whether you're a young 55 or you're well into your retirement, retiring and living your life in the great state of Texas may be the best move you've made. There is so much culture here. We have a plethora of fine cuisine, best museums, great shopping. There's so much to do, whether you are an outdoors person or more inside person. The weather here will allow you to do most activities year round. And maybe one of the best things, especially if you're one of those number crunchers, is the tax benefits of living in Texas. So that's some of the good news of just living in this great state of Texas and being in our DFW Metroplex, because you can also hop on to one of our international flights out of our DFW airport and take you, well, wherever you want to vacation and visit. So I wanted to create this video for those of you who are really ready to downsize and do something different with your life. To help, you're just ready to have a smaller home. Maybe you have a lake house, maybe you have multiple homes, but you're ready to start shrinking and simplifying. And maybe you saw the other video I did with the 55 plus community, Ropes and Ranch, which is in Denton, Texas. And if you saw that video, oh, you were wowed. They have the guarded gatehouse. They have huge premier plan community. They're on a golf course, but there are a lot of homes there. And that may not quite be what you're looking for. Maybe you want a smaller, more intimate community so you can really get to meet your neighbors and get to know one another. Well, Ladera communities may be the right fit for you because Ladera communities are all under 300 homes. So talk about intimacy and getting to know your neighbor. Now, this is where I want to take a pause and go over 3 important components that I want to either, clarify for you or review with you. Let's start with the type of home that you can build if you decide to live in Ladera Living. You have 15 floor plans that you can choose, and I'm guessing that you ought to be able to find a home that really suits your lifestyle among 15 different floor plans. And you can customize a little bit of the floor plans, decide on which facade you like, different features, interior features. But what you won't be able to do is hire your private architect, have blueprints drafted, and bring that to the builder. The second thing that's really important is, well, the price. We did not discuss the price. Well, let's take care of that right now. The prices of these communities range as low as $390,000 and they go as high as $600,000. But you and I both know the more whistle and bells and upgrades that you have, the more you're going to pay. You can have them, but you'll just have to pay for them. Let's talk about the different communities and what you can expect in terms of price range. Both Fort Worth location and Little Am location, you can get into those communities at $390,000. The communities that are a little bit more expensive than the $390,000 mark would be Mansfield with an introductory price of $430,000. And they have Prosper, they begin at $490,000. So Prosper is about $100,000 more than Fort Worth or Little Am. Now, here is the wild card. That's Justin. Justin hasn't broken ground yet. So with that, they haven't established any prices because they don't want to establish a price. And there's, the materials and things go up in price. And now they're coming back to you to say, guess what? We need to raise your price. Not many people will go for that. So they have held off on those prices. But when I learned about them, I will share them with you. But whichever community you decide to build your life, this is a great time to pick your lot. Location, location, location. But if you wait around, because I know some people are waiting to kind of see what's going to go on, while you're waiting and you're hedging and you're betting that something's going to happen, you're risking losing your lot. So it may be worth you paying a little bit more to have your home situated where you want it to be within a community than to, bet on a sure thing, because sometimes those sure things don't pay out. So now is a good time to really give it a close look so you do have options. Oh, and another important thing to keep in mind, both with Little Am and Justin, is that you will probably have to meet me at one of their other communities that are more established to take a look at what they really have to offer. I mean, there's certain things you can find out online, but if you're like most people, you want to see it, touch it, and feel it before you make a commitment to it. So we'll meet out at one of the other communities, walk their models, take a look at what they have to offer. And then once you know which floor plan you want, then it's easy to take that plan, make that decision, and go to either Justin, Little Am, and one of the communities that are coming soon. And then at that point, remember, pick your lot. And number 3, this is more for clarity. Earlier in the video, I mentioned that Wi-Fi and internet will be part of your HOA. Well, that depends on which community you decide to live in. The particular 2 communities that will offer that to you is the Reserve at Mansfield and Little Am. So those are the 2 that you will get the Wi-Fi and you will get internet bundled up and combined in your HOA. Well, hopefully I've been able to shed a little bit more light on some of the finer details that you may be thinking, considering, and pondering. So now you can really get plugged in and start making your decision about living in Ladera Living Community. Now that Ladera Community is on your radar, before you hop in the car and race out there to visit with the salesperson, comment below, give me a call, grab the 101 consultation link so that you can have an advocate. Someone's looking out for you, someone's working for you, a realtor, me. And together, let's discover which of these 5 communities is the best place for you to create your new memories and call home.